just welcome to walkthrough's playthrough of Muv-Luv Unlimited. I'm Juan, you're playing Muv-Luv again. And today we're playing Muv-Luv Unlimited again, as you can see. Uh, yeah, so we're back. I did record the first, the first official video in the playlist, second actual video in the playlist. Series of Muv-Luv Extra, and I'm starting a series of Muv-Luv Unlimited. Now you may be saying now you may be looking at the title and saying Part 2, where's Part 1? Well, Part 1, actually, make that scratch it. This ain't Part 2, this is Part 3. Part 1 and 2 are the two gameplay videos. Actually, did I call them different videos, or are they the same? Looking that up real quick. But, whatever case, yeah, no, that's a part, two parts. So this is part two. Okay, that makes sense. So that'll be part one, part one, two, or part two of part one. I don't, my, title system doesn't work that way. But if it did, it would be that, which isn't, so it won't be just part two then. You can look at you see in the title what what the number is. But anyway, so yeah, we're back playing Muv-Luv Unlimited because it did actually insanely well. Both did. Both Muv-Luv Extra and Limited did extremely well. So I decided, you know what, let's make series, and let's make a more or less main sequence series. Now, this will be a main sequence series just like Xenoblade, just like all my other games that I'm doing that are over 10 hours long. Series I can't beat in a week. I just play them whenever. So yeah, whenever I get around to it. So yeah. Um, and I'm the Muv-Luv Extra video got 33 views. The first Muv-Luv Limited video got 54. Second one got 44. They were going back and forth for a while. By the way, this was recount and stuff right this second. They were going back and forth for a while, in which Muv-Luv Extra was actually leading over Unlimited in a while in views, but as you can see, Unlimited overtook it. Um, so yeah, basically, I kind of have to make a series out of these games. I've been meaning to do it I've been meaning to come back to this for a couple of days now. I just never really found the time to, both in terms of I was busy with other games as well as I prefer to record these at night, and I just didn't have the ability to do that. But anyway, so yeah, now the last I guess 3 videos, counting the last two unlimited, I did get some comments on them. I actually got a lot of comments on the first video, um, which goes as follows. Um, You, the incapacitated Batora, said, Total Eclipse takes place a few weeks. No, this is in reference to me not knowing when the Muv-Luv anime takes place. The first one, Muv-Luv Total Eclipse. When it takes place, and I was kind of worried about watching that before playing through Unlimited, and I guess Ultimate. But he said, Total Eclipse takes place a few weeks before the first day of Unlimited, so it's a prequel. And Squircle worshipped it, I think. I know that takes place in the 80s, though. And he said, it takes place many years before, but both are pretty much standalone works because even if they share universe slash timelines with the visual novel, both are set in entirely different locations of the world and are stored by completely different cast of characters. Therefore, you can't really get spoiled over the fact that how they originally tell it in Unlimited. That's doing a little spoiler there. Basically, it would be like, put this in the gaming sense, it would be like playing, yeah, it'd be like playing Halo 3 ODST before Halo 2. Because in Halo 3 ODST, it takes place at the same time, but Halo 3 ODST takes place kind of during the events and in separate. Another example would be Halo Reach compared to Halo 1. Halo 1 is there, and then Halo Reach takes place before. Another one is Halo Wars. Halo Wars takes place way before everything else. And has no relation to the rest of the series, pretty much. So, yeah. A better example, though, would be, if you know this example, would be actually Muv-Luv Gundam. Because Muv-Luv Gundam, all the shows takes place more or less in their own universe. More or less. However, there are shows that do come back to the original universe, as well as shows that go back to different other universes as well. But I still find it, I still, how do I say this? I'm still glad that I watched the entire series in order, more or less, before, well, yeah, basically, because basically, in Muv-Luv Gundam, they share a whole lot of things, and then they share a whole lot of different mechs as well, or mecha, because both suits are kind of both. But yeah, but that's what I kind of want to do. I kind of want to play through Unlimited first, just to see what it's like, and then go to Total Eclipse. The only one I know from Unlimited, seeing how it's like if you were basically seeing how it's like for the people that originally played Unlimited first, and then watch Total Eclipse later on when that first came out, just to get a more complete feeling, I guess. Alright, but anyway, so yeah, I also got a comment. Also coming from from Reffalar, I hope I got your name correctly. It's robot jets, not robot tanks. You're right, it is, for the most part. But there are some times where you got robots turning into tanks. Although, also gonna you have tanks turning into robots. Where there you got a flying thing turning into a ship, and a flying and a walker turning into a helicopter, but that's about it. But yeah, I mean, mainly what was going on with the tank part is I thought it would be cool to have a mech turn into a robot for additional armor in the front, because it'll have its arms in the way and stuff like that. That was more like a cool thing than I thought. I didn't actually, like that's not an ongoing theme all that much. You just say robots and there are transformers that turn into tanks, so yeah. But anyway, and one more thing. Adri Skeisers commented, UN, it's United Nations, not United States, dot dot. You're right about that. If I ever said United States in place of United Nations, that's just my mouth not wanting to play ball with my brain. Because I don't think I said United Nations. I didn't think I said United States instead of United Nations. They just stay right there. But my mouth apparently did. I do apologize for that. Sometimes it just happens where I think something and my mouth or my hands, if I were to type it, would do something completely different or just say it or spell it completely wrong. So yeah. But anyway, I do apologize for that. I did not mean to. And if I did mean to, that's my bad. Which I might have done on purpose accidentally. Alright, anyway, let's continue. Which we have to go back here. Here, yes. I think. Actually, it says right there, doesn't it? Yeah, it says right there. Oh my word, they got names. It says the names. That means I can look them up and put them in the title. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, okay, yeah, they do have See, look, they do have names for the chapters. All right, I'll go. I'll go look up and see. I'll go look up a walkthrough and see what the things are called, so I can put in the titles because I was kind of worried about that part. But anyway, let's go. Spend enough time jibber jabbering before we go quick drink water. Yiko. Feels like it's been a while since I had some fresh air. Teru, dot 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 dot.
どうしたの？
Teru, what's wrong? Teru, oh, dot dot. Sorry, I was just thinking about how completely different it is here, dot dot. Yeah.
そのうち慣れるわよ。
Yiko. Dot dot. Ah, well, you get used to it. Yeah, but remember, Tucker didn't grow up in this world. You did. That's easy for you to say. Teru. So hey, Dada, you mentioned that I was going to be a cadet or something, right, Dada?
正式には国連軍横浜基地英士訓練学校第207英士訓練分隊。簡単に207訓練分隊とか207隊とか呼ぶことの方が多いかしら。
Ego. Officially, you'd be a member of the 207th Surface Pilot Cadet Squad of the Yokohama base Surface Pilots Cadet School, UN Forces. Most of us call it the Cadet Squad 27 or 207, or just simply Squad 207 for short. Hey, where's the Surface Pilot?
あなたの知識から察すればきっとパイロットというのが一番わかりやすいんじゃない？
That's a good question. I think you just said it. I was going to say in between dialogues, but oh well. Like, do they have space bullets as well with the mechs? But I don't think so. And I guess they still have conventional aircraft pilots as well. Yuko, I'm sure it's just like any other kind of pilot in your world, but one that pilots a TSF. Yuko, oh, okay.
日本では古来から英士といえば警護にあたる人間を指していたけどね。
Yuko, the term when used surface pilot traces its etymology back to the ancient Japanese word ishai, I think, which was used in olden times to describe one who protects others. I see, so it's kind of like a bodyguard.
そうね。つまりそのものが行う行為よりもそこに流れる精神を重んじた呼び方というわけ。
You go. Right, essentially it's the name that antiphysite. I'm reading the word, but I'm trying to remember how the word is said. Emphasizes the meaning of their actions rather than the duties they actually perform. You know, like you in Peacekeepers. I see, dot dot.
危ない。
Ah, look out! There are.
Hmm?
There you go, hmm? Oh, what she said. There, ow, dot dot. What just happened? What was that? What just happened?
博士、お怪我はございませんか？
Boy, first of all, you alright? Huh?
ああ、大丈夫大丈夫。何？みんなでバレーボール？はい、昼休みですゆえ。
Wait.
ちょうどよかった。城がね、紹介しておくわ。彼女は207訓練分隊の。
Mia! By the way, closing my eyes. October 25th, 2001, Thursday. That's pretty cool. It's wait, hold it. Ah, it's old.
横浜基地一同、貴様の入隊を歓迎する。白金さん。
Are we good? Are we at Introland? I think we're at Introland. And I didn't say this by the way, just saying. But their suits, they're not see-through. They're just really tan. They're just skin colored. I think they look totally different than they do in Eclipse. Eclipse are colored. Easily. I mean, even in the art, they're colored. So I'm not quite sure what the intro was all about. Colored as in with like pink, blue, stuff like that. Things that make it totally less obvious. By the way, that by the way is one of the main that by the way is one of the main. What's the English word for it? I think I had in my head, but I kind of forgot when I started to say it. That is, I think, a conviction. Convict. No, not conviction. Convictions that people have with this game. This game's been conviction and people hate it. Same with the anime, by the way. Is the fact that the suits are, you got Sunrider and the politics in that. They're bad, but at least they look like suits. Um, at least they don't. They're just skin tight. These, however, are beyond skin tight. Well, let's just say they accentuate and perhaps propagate the female form in ways that I don't. Let's just say that in the ways that you really shouldn't. Um, but hey, they look cool. Uh, and to people that like that kind of thing, but still, it's kind of, I'm not that type of guy. But anyway, no, no, uh, uh, I'm not gonna say anything like that. But anyway, Nikai, Shiruka-san. That means calling me Shuka-san. That feels so weird. Oh, dot dot hi, dot dot. Not to mention this time it doesn't have a bell color or tail. That's a good point. Well, I was the one that. Well, I was the one that put that tail on her in the first place, so of course she wouldn't have it here. And then Yoko-sama went and gave her a bell color as a gag gift. Dot dot. That didn't happen here, of course. Um, you know, this is the sort of thing that. This is the sort of thing that, like in this is the sort of thing that is the reason why you won't play or watch through extra before Unlimited because you won't get these, and these are actually good explanations on how on the character going back to those. Um, because this one right here, she has like a bell collar and tail to make her look more like a cat. Um, so yeah, and apparently that doesn't exist in this universe. Yeah, so yeah. And on top of all that, now she's calling me Shirogan-san. It feels real totally. I have forgotten what she calls her, what she calls him normally.
遅かったな。
Maya, you are late. Sorry, still don't know where around here. I had no idea where PX was. The maps on the walls didn't have it.
そんなことあるわけないじゃない。
Chicks, oh, it was there. I guarantee it. No, seriously, it wasn't there.
わからないのは自由だけど、結局自分の時間がなくなるだけだから早めに覚えなさいよ。
Shishku. You're free to be oblivious if you want, but I recommend you figure it out soon. Otherwise, you're just wasting your own free time, right? Nah, I guess I should introduce them in case you want to watch extra. And I did say this in this video. I said it in the first video of I guess the series, as well as the all both videos of extra. I will be going in between these games, so I will not be playing through all of Unlimited. I mean, all of Extra, then going into Unlimited, as you can plainly see. For reasons that I have played through most of Extra already, and I'm going to be taking more or less the same path, so it would just be, um, you know, I won't play Unlimited really bad. Let's just say that. As well as people may not want to watch Extra, for very good reasons. Um, or people just don't want to watch Extra. It's fine. I mean, like, okay, let's say this. If I was myself a year or two ago, and my favorite YouTuber, I mean, not be favorite, but if a YouTuber I was subscribed to was playing Muv-Luv Extra, would I watch it? Um, I would give it a chance. Would I watch it? I would watch it when no one was watching, more or less. Let's just say that. Like, I played the normal Muv-Luv. I played that at night when no one was around. You can do that for me. But anyway, so yeah, but Unlimited, however, I would have definitely watched it. I would definitely watch it. So yeah, so that's my mental process in doing both series at once, as well as the fact that Muv-Luv Extra is like 20, 30 hours long. Um, so yeah, I'm doing them in like an hour, without, I'll be doing them like an hour, 30 minutes to an hour long sessions. So that would take 9 million years to finish, especially at the rate I'm finishing stuff that are totally long. So yeah. Um, so yeah, so I'm gonna, from what I know, because again, I'm not finished with the original Muv-Luv, and I won't be finishing my original Muv-Luv. I will just be playing through I'll just be playing through extra a few with you guys and gals, of course. Um, but anyway, so I'm gonna do some explaining on it, like the fact that Shinzuo, it was the class president, I think, and also leader of the lacrosse team. She was stern. This basically. Um, they got Maya, which just appeared one day and then basically made crazy stuff happen. Or didn't make crazy stuff happen. She was just ridiculously rich and just has powerful friends, or has powerful family. But yeah, she's more of the old-fashioned Japanese lady type. Um, and basically very very formal, very a royal basically. Um, so yeah, like you saw, she had a samurai sword. I mean, who carries those things around these days? Who carries those things around when they use them? And like more doing stuff, but yeah. Yeah, I'm still, which I'm not quite sure if the Japanese Self-Defense Force still carry. I'm not quite sure if the Japanese Self-Defense Force carries around samurai swords. Um, like they, like their imperial like the Imperials did back in World War II. So I don't know. Someone has to tell me that. Or you can ask my dad. That would work too. By the way, True. Right. Hey, by the way, what's PX stand for or short for? Monkey, why do you ask? Oh, Maya, why do you ask? I'll miss up her name. She's the name. She's the name that I actually know. True. I asked some old guy where the PX was, and he pointed me in the right direction, but I didn't see PX written on any of the signs. If it had better signage, I would have never missed the cafeteria like this.
え、本当に知らなかったの？
Shinzu, what? What? Question mark? You really don't know? Is that weird?
別に変じゃないです。私も知りませんでしたから。
Uh, she was very shocked. Tetsuo is. Mika. No! it's not weird. I didn't know at first either.
案内板にはポストエクスチェンジと書かれていたのではないか。略して PX だ。言ってみれば食堂と売店だな。見ての通り。
Maya, the sign reads Post Exchange, does it not? PX for short. As you can see, it's served as mess hall and a trading post. I think that's what got him. It's the E. So yeah, Books Exchange. You don't have a commissary and exchange here? Lazy bums. By the way, oh, the post exchange. I remember seeing that somewhere. That explains PX.
もちろんだ。だが基地内に PX は数箇所ある。私たちの分隊が使えるのがここというわけだ。
Maya. Indeed, however, there are several PXs on this base. There is simply one squad. Is assigned. This is simply the one our squad is assigned to. All right. All right. So they're not naval exchanges for Navy exchanges and commissaries, which are basically Walmart and Publix, or Walmart and another part of Walmart, and probably total Publix, because that's kind of limited to the South, and Florida. But anyway, and Publix is like grocery store, yeah, supermarket basically, and Walmart's Walmart. I see. I guess that shows how much I know about the military. And
午後からの授業、それは通用しないわよ。
Shinsua, you won't be able to just left it off like that in class in classes after. I hope you know. There. Yeah, class rep memorial. That's what it was. I guess it's like a president, but oh well. Not like I know. Key. Da da. Da da. There. What's wrong?
また間違えた。
Miko. Oh, Miki. You got it wrong again. Da da. There. Huh? Da da. Oh!
よくもまあ、そうもマイペースでいられるわね。
I really need to go write down all the names in both this and Sunrider, and then go ask my sister how you pronounce them, because I don't know. I just don't know. And again, if you haven't heard the story before, I can't even pronounce my own name half the time. My own name Derek. Since there are like 4 pronunciations of my name that are used today, there are like 6 in total that are used in my name of all time. But the most common ones are D-E-R-E-K, dear Rick, and D-E-R-R-I-C-K, dear Ick. I go between the two. So yeah, so don't be alarmed. I'm terrible at pronouncing names, and that's even my own name, which is German. So yeah, you know, I use the English name, but yeah, came from Germany or a German area. Seriously, I'm impressed how deep you are in your own world. You are. Dot dot. Dot.
私も会うなり名を呼び捨てだ。さすがに驚いたぞ。
Maya. He addressed me by my giving at our first meeting as well. It was quite a shock. Well, I have my reasons. I don't think Maya cares how he knew her name to begin with. I was really surprised when all you called me Shuriken too, Time I even talks like a well-spoken adult now. It's all to be expected in the world, but still, Maro-chan, got another trading card. You can't see it because I have no. You can't. You can't see it because it only plays on the Steam application, but I can see it because remember I'm in a window. That's probably why I need to do that whole show what the game looks like full screen. By the way, well, Miro-chan seems way more strict than before too. And it looks like she's not being treated as Yuko Sensei's plaything anymore, I think you ain't gonna solve that.
ところで城がね
Seriously, by the way, Shiogen. Hey, what's up?
その気の抜けた返事どうにかならないの
Here's from side, Can't you do something about...
「というのはあんまりの省略なのだな。白金は奇妙な言葉遣いをすることが多いな。
About? Will that be the bridge form of about, Shuriken? Your manner of speech is particular, to say the least. I mean... I know you guys have been at war for like 2 decades, but come on.
変
Okay, that weird. Oh, her. Now, she is the quiet one. And the one that is very... More... Let's put this in the phrase. Oh, he was doing whatever, I don't care. I'm just gonna do my thing over there. But yeah, like I was saying... Yeah, really not spoiling in case you want to watch this fresh, but they've been playing this war for like 20 years. Since the 80s. Yeah. So, it's not the fact that the world works you in now, it's the fact that maybe they never, since the world's been militarized to basically fight the aliens for 20 years, at the most, they never developed this kind of slang. So yeah, by the way, you're the last person I want to hear from. I want to hear that from.
それで榊さん何を言いかけたの
Anyway, Shike-san, what were you saying?
午後から一緒に座学を受けるわけだけど聞いておきたいことがあるの
Shinsu, we have lectures with you starting this afternoon, so I wanted to ask you something. Figure what?
担当直入に聞くわねあなた期待していいの
Shinsu, be blunt, can we not expect much out of you? Well, he's really good at that game. Figure, huh?
神宮寺教官からは特別な人物だと聞かされているわ
Shinsu, instructor Chinguji told us you were a special individual. Figure, oh, did she?
それは私たちいえひいてはこの国のこの星のためになる特別なのよね
Shinsu, will this specialness be a benefit to us, no, to this country, to our world? Alright, so they still have country identity. Basically, Command Conquer GDI until Command Conquer 3. But, at the very least, at the very most, Command Conquer... Yeah, at most, Command Conquer 3, at least Command Conquer, Command Conquer 4. I think there were still country identity in Command Conquer 2, but I might not have been. But in Command Conquer 1, there's definitely country identity. By the way. Well, I mean, we make such a big deal of it, I'm not really sure what to say,
私たちはその特別の意味するところまでは詮索しないだが当然期待はする
It's classified. Maya, we're not attempting to pry into what makes you special. Naturally, however, it does make us expect great things from you.
光月博士と神宮寺教官のお墨付きだからきっと大丈夫だよ
Miki, Professor Kurzman and Instructor Giovanni have both vouched for him. I'm sure he'll do just fine. Yeah, ask them. If they'll tell you, they don't. But for me, it's classified. Sure hope so. Yikes, dude. Just what are they expecting from me?
1ヶ月もすれば総合戦闘技術評価演習があるわ それは何としても成功させなくちゃいけない。
Shinsu. And months from now, there'll be a comprehensive combat skill elevation exercise. You must succeed this time, no matter what. Audition, or you have to succeed. They're comprehensive dash data. What? Using vocabulary, thinking of words, gears are turning. Oh yes, comprehensive. Basically, all around combat games. Basically, war games. All around combat war games designed to test your skill in various areas. And I'd say Terra Force have these every now and then. Or have basically these big things where they have this giant event to train pilots to make sure they get some experience before actually going to combat so they don't get owned the first 5 seconds. Um, but lightly. By the way. This, probably this version of it.
総合戦闘技術評価演習。
Yes, and also do a better rate of where you are. Yes, that too, I forgot about that part. Shinsu. Comprehensive combat skill evaluation. Okay, that.
それに先んじてあと1週間もすれば鎧も戻ってくるはずだ。その時には207隊を最強のチームにしておきたいものだ。
Additionally, Hero will be returning in about a week. We will need Squad 207 to be as strong as possible by the time of the exercise. There, Euro, you mean that up Miko dash dot. Mike, huh? Oh, what you said? That. Oops, I was close. Almost did it again. There. Alright, question mark. Who's that?
鎧さんは訓練中に怪我をして今入院中なんです。
Okay. Mary's son was hurt in the previous training exercise and had been hospitalized. Now him, but judging from the intro, I don't think he's a him anymore. I don't know. I was kind of quite confused about him in the extra, but yeah, he was doing well. I'm not quite sure going to spoil it, but the one with the other blue hair, the smaller one. But yeah. But yeah, in the extra, basically, the reason why I was missing for the first part of extra was the fact that he was actually with his father because his father has this nasty habit about bringing him on crazy adventures for really no good reason, and having him basically be excused from school during that time because his father is an adventurer or ambassador or something like that. But anyway, I think I wrap it up here.
さまざまな方面、特にサバイバルに関しての技能については右に出る者がいないわね。
Your skills, especially in survival, are second to none. Yeah, that'll do it. I guess that part of him hasn't changed. Yeah, him, I thought so.
とにかく期待しているからね。白金。
Alright. Jitsu. Anyway, we're speaking a lot of Shiogen. There. Okay, I'll show you what I'm made of. Yeah. Get to it. Or not. Oh, this is its own little menu. That's cool. I didn't see it had its own little that. Alright. Kind of wish you could filter these, but I guess it doesn't matter all that much. Alright, so let's get back to the menu because I have no idea how long we're recording for, which means I have no idea how long I'm recording for, which means I have no idea how long I've been in overtime, which is bad. Which is bad for the sake that if I go over like 46 minutes, Windows Movie Maker may not want to process this video. It might corrupt it, which would be bad. Which would be very bad. Yeah, I did say it right. Yeah, right there, that cloud. Return to title. Yes. Let's just look at this again. There we go. Alright, so that'll be it for this video. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys watching this video. Means that's me. Also, you have to me to leave comment section. Right suggestions for never mind or any never mind. Well, I'm on Twitter in case you're interested. I do tweet about updates of the channel. as well as these about games I am doing, will be doing, or have done. So it's just general gaming news. Like I did tweet out, well, have done, we'll go in this category. Like I did tweet out, I was going to do, I pre-ordered. Muv-Luv did tweet out when you could pre-order it. I think I did tweet out when it was in, when it had the Kickstarter too. I forgot if I did or not. It's been a while. But anyway, so I'll definitely be doing more of these. It'll be more like, it will be a main sequence series, kind of like, it'll be my standard long game main sequence series, which means I'll get back to it when I get back to it, basically. Um, the more popular it is, the more likely I'll get back to it. So yeah, but we'll see. All right, so again, they're not longer recording for, so I'll wrap it up here. But yeah, I'm not nearly as embarrassed and nervous as the first time. Only that I was fine the first time. You, you, you suck. But anyway, yeah, basically. But anyway, so I'm still glad that I did it. It's still all good fun, and you know, like, you know, and like, uh, and I do find it interesting, and I do count my channel to be like one of the more diverse variety channels like exists, basically. Um, so yeah, so having this game on it definitely helps. Um, and also you guys and girls did like it, so I'm glad that I did because you liked it. So yeah. Alright, but anyway, that'll be it for this video, and I guess see you in a second.